Okay, guys, so the last thing that we're going to take a look at is the DAX function, and I'm just going to, again, talk a little bit about it. It's just going to be just a little bit, okay? There's tons of things that you can do. So you can go to the table view. This is, we have the whole data set, right? And can include measurements or columns here, right? So I'm going to include a column, and when you say new column, then you can create a data set here. And there's tons of things you can do. You can summarize, you can do all kind of functions. I'm going to use one of the functions, and let's say that I want to have the capacity here because I don't have the capacity on this data set. I can only have the capacity on this table, right? So I'm going to use the lookup value function. So again, there's tons of different functions. It's like Excel. You guys can take a look and do wonderful, wonderful things. I'm pretty positive that you are going to do in the future. So the way that this works is first you have to say what you want to get. So there's a capacity in pounds, capacity from the capacity in pounds, capacity table, capacity pounds column, right? Then what is now how we're going to match. So we're going to match with the capacity car number. And then what is the value on this table that you're going to look at? So in this table, shipments table, it's going to be the car number again. Last thing, you have to do a comma and a zero, just saying that if you don't find my value, just put a zero there. And that's what you're going to do. You can even have a standard capacity here if you want. Just say, oh, if I want to put 200,000, whatever, right? And you can see create this column here with this new information, right? And you can add this is going to be capacity, right? And you can even go back and add new columns and say, well, I want another one, and this one will be, let's say, the space, right? The space available. In this case, we're going to do some math here. So it's going to be, let's say, so you start always with the table name, right? So it's going to be capacity. So that one that we just created, right? Where is it? Capacity minus the shipment again, quantity, right? So that's to calculate how much extra space we had and we didn't use it, right? So this is the data available, so we can use this space available, the space not used, right, to see all the shipments. If it's a negative value, for example, means that, whoops, we put in more than capacity, positive value. So I can click here and actually do a sort filter to see tons of cases negative, but remember that we have zero capacity. So if we want to change that on this, go back and say, oh, if we don't have the capacity, we're going to put 200,000. That will change the values. Now, probably not going to have many negatives. It's still a few, but not many negatives here. So again, we have this into our data set, space available. We can go back and create visuals using this new, right? So these are some DAX functions. There's all other kinds of other ones that we can use. Just one example for you guys to know. That's it for now about Power BI videos. Hope you guys enjoy.